Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Resurfacing Magnitude Kenichi 520 Guide to Darkness. So, my god, this chapter is basically just super intense as usual. Kenichi is back on form. It's basically Kensei versus Tanaka, and it's crazy this fight. So Tanaka is basically now, he's reached kind of like the almighty master level. How he did that, I do not know. No one really does it though. So this battle is basically escalated to both intensity and awesomeness, you know? It's just super crazy. So straight away Tanaka basic comes out. Some crazy ass moves which no one's like, everyone's like, what the hell? He even brings Kensei down to his knees and something that no one has ever done. You know? Of course, it obviously brings up the things like no matter how powerful he becomes, he's still gonna have a tough time. Why? Because obviously he's one of the good guys, you know, they don't kill. So obviously they got to work twice as hard to kind of like make the enemy submit, to kind of like render them useless, but without killing them. It's like they just have to have so much restraint. Whereas obviously all the Yami and Yomi guys, they don't have any of them restraints, so they go all out, they go for the kill, and it just makes their life a hell of a lot easier when it comes to these, you know, mad master type battles. So I don't know what's going to happen in the end. Well, I've got a prediction, so I'll get to them a bit later. Anyway, we get a little bit of a break from the action for like the center section of this chapter, which is basically like, you know, the Ryuzanpiku masters. They're just talking like, "Where's Mew and Kenichi? You know, ain't they home yet?" So Akisame's coming in, and they're thinking, "Oh, Kenichi, Mew, is that you?" But obviously, it's like, so you can tell they're kind of like worried about what's going on, and they can kind of like sense that something's not right. So it's like, why are these guys still sitting back? Usually, when this type of thing happens, they're just straight off. They'll end up finding Kenichi and Mew. They'll be watching them from afar and everything. So I'm not really too sure like why they're not really looking out for him. But anyway, Akisame and the elder, they basically go into a little room, start talking. Akisame, he went and saw Tanaka's dojo, found it's all been burnt to the ground. And they basically start talking. It's like, you know, they basically know what's going on. They basically just know that Tanaka's basically kind of like, he's done something. Because obviously he's had that mad power boost to bring to master level, so it's like, what has he done? You know, is it some sort of forbidden technique? Something that's obviously bringing him into the darkness, you know? It's kind of like it's pretty much just like foreshadowing what's to come kind of thing, you know, just like his whole descent to the dark side. So back to the action, which is obviously Tanaka versus Kensei. Tanaka's basically unleashing his entire ki, and he is just blowing everyone away. It's kind of like in Dragon Ball Z, when they end up like unleashing like, you know, going all out, and you see all the wind and everything blowing away, their aura is just blowing everything. That's kind of like what it looks like. This is kind of really cool. And Tanaka just goes in straight up, bang, one straight shot. It just basically goes in for the strike against Kensei, and then in true Kenichi fashion, the chapter ended there. Right as like the whole one blow hitting each other kind of thing, boom, big explosions going on. Nice little kind of awesome action panel. Still, you know how Kenichi is, it always ends in an actiony panel, which is really frustrating. But anyway, yeah, after last week's kind of disappointing chapter, this chapter was really intense. You know, obviously had the middle bit, which was a bit of a dip, but still action was there, and it makes me think like, wow, what is going to be happening in the future, like in the next future chapters. So, you know, prediction wise, I'm going with obviously Tanaka's going to go all out, murderous intent, try to go kill Kensei. Kensei's going to go back in all out. You know, so it's going to become a proper death match, and Akisame and the Elder, they're going to come along, because obviously the way they're talking, they know what's going on, so they're going to try come down to sort out what's happening and everything, calm everyone down, sort out the fight, stop people from killing each other. So yeah, that's basically what's going to happen. You know, them two are going to turn up and break up the fight pretty much. But yeah, this fight is looking pretty good, so hopefully it goes really cool. And I don't know, man, I'm still waiting for some more Kenichi actually. You know, Kenichi hasn't really been able to get a proper battle in, because obviously his fight with Berserker got interrupted, then he stupidly tried to take on Kensei and got his ass handed to him, so he's on the floor. So I don't know, he might probably go into some next super duper training regime to bring himself back up to have his little rematch with Berserker, hopefully. So yeah, decent chapter this week, guys. Rating wise, go with, I was saying 8, you know, because obviously there was that little dip, and even though it was quite intense, there wasn't enough of the action. It was quite a lot of, ooh yeah, let's do this, I'm going to egg you into this, I'm going to egg you into that. So I think an 8 is kind of reasonable. So yeah, there you go, guys. I am giving Kenichi chapter 520 an 8 out of 10, but that's all my opinions. You know, what are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a little thumbs up. Really helps the series, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. So I'll see you soon.